Hey folks, join me on the journey to see what we've been working on for the last couple of weeks. A multitude of people is driving their cars for countless hours on highways, wishing for ways to make good use of their precious time. Whether it's spending time with their family or other passengers traveling along, or getting some work done productively. Connected and automated driving will revolutionize the mobility of the future. Although we have seen the continuous improvements of prototypes in recent years, autonomous cars are still a vision of the distant future of transportation. Moreover, the price of an autonomously driving car will not be affordable for everyone. This is why we have created a way for drivers to use their valuable time in the car more wisely, platooning for everyone, involving an integrated seamless payment systems and sensor sharing via the IOTA Tangle. But wait, before I continue, let me show you how we actually did that. As you see us building the car, I will continue presenting our case. To give a better understanding of the implications consumer platooning has, we not only developed the code, but also implemented it into our self-developed autonomous car. We are currently equipping these with additional sensors, like the true depth camera, to make them act even more realistically. When adopting platooning and broadly spoken vehicle-to-vehicle communication, you are facing several difficulties in the highly fragmented automotive market. Not only do the interacting parties don't know and mostly don't trust each other, but also microtransaction without transaction costs have to be sent at a high rate and data has to be locked for audibility. Due to the lack of network coverage, communication has to be carried out offline, at least temporarily, and needs verification. Until recently, this has not been possible, but since the emergence of distributed ledger technology, and thus the Internet of Value, there are countless new opportunities just waiting to be explored, and we exploit them by using the IOTA ecosystem for our proof of concept. IOTA is a distributed ledger technology which, unlike Ethereum, is designed for micropayments in the machine-to-machine communication while offering an offline subtangle. The car is now almost fully assembled, and as we continue our journey, we can see that there are only a few parts missing which are printed right now. We see platooning as a step towards autonomous driving, which can be implemented way earlier than fully autonomous cars and offers tremendous potential in taking away people's fear of driverless driving. By the way, I'm currently standing in the front of a blockchain lab where we work on concepts for use cases on new standards of communication using distributed ledger technology in the automotive sector. Let's make our way to my two colleagues who are currently working on the cars and see how it actually works. Let me talk you through some of the details of our IOTA ecosystem. Through the use of IOTA, we enable for a whole ecosystem where leaders of a platoon can set a price, either for the platoon as a whole or individual prices for each participant. As a result, a dynamic market for platooning as a service evolves. Here we are. Let's see what my colleagues are doing. Oh, you can go and right there. Payments can depend on various variables, such as demand and supply, the number of participants in a platoon, the actual slipstream and thus fuel savings, and taxes can be automatically paid to the respective tax office. In addition, a hash value consisting of the number plates of the participating cars, asynchronously encrypted, must be stored in order to be able to prove the platoon in any distance measurements. You will have a much better view to get an understanding from above. Now you see all the components working together. The cars are driving along as the leader signals the willingness to platoon as well as information like IP and its port. This is being visualized to the follower by the approaching car in the dashboard, which we can see on screen. In turn, it can then send the IOTA requested by the leader to its corresponding address. The leader then sends its sensor data via UDP as long as the micropayments arrive every few seconds. We discussed the exact logic with BNB blockchain and autonomous driving representatives and made feasibility testing to make our proof of concept as profound as possible. We're looking forward to presenting our case with great detail in Munich. BMW told us it's a great addition to their existing connected driving and will have provided us with 3D printed chassis for our autonomous cars until the event.